I've wanted to be on a podcast and I'm going to say every piece of knowledge I know about myself and about this and about the tech I'm waiting for.
Who created you?
My mother. She gave birth to me.
No, Adupa, you didn't get my question very well. Who created you?
I believe through science, human beings were born, not created. And if human beings were created in the first place, I never got to see God as my father or God as my mother. The only person who cared for me is my mother. She buys my clothes, she buys my food, she pays my fees, she does everything. God doesn't do anything for me. And if I'm supposed to stand here and say he has done something for me, I'm supposed to ask. And I say he gave money to my mother. He never came and said my mother should collect the money that he's giving.
So you don't want to be a Christian?
No.
What do you want to be? So where do you fall? Where do you belong?
The traditional belongings.
So do you...
Have you heard what this boy said? He speaks wisdom. He dishes out knowledge, pure knowledge. Now listen, you were born. You weren't created. Amorgamo, ekehigeke. So that thing you read in Genesis, that ekekerowa kereha okenane is wrong. Amorgamo, you are given birth to. You weren't created. You can create an iPhone. You can create a Mercedes Benz. Aeroplane was created. Okay? Alright? So things are created. But human beings are born. Animals are born. Okay? You were born. Mark Zuckerberg was born. Elon Musk was born. So you cannot be created. Unless you are trying to tell me that your parents created you. I understand that, okay? Yeah, because if your parents hadn't come together to get married, you wouldn't have been born. If your mother didn't accept the proposal of your father, you wouldn't have been born. If your father didn't marry your mother, you wouldn't have been born. If your mother removed you, tefu the email, aso mera abortion being on mafia. They will not flush you. You weren't great. You would have been dead by now. You would have been in the soccer way, chilling with the big shades. You cannot be created with sand. Ajan Kitty, no. You are not sand. If you die, your body decomposes. Your body does not decompose into sand. Your body doesn't turn to sand. Sand cannot be molded as to be a human being. So when you tell me that a spirit molded you and do like this and blow breeze inside your nose, you can't breathe in one day, that is not true. It is not logical. It is not intelligible. It is absurd. The Garden of Eden cannot be found anywhere. Okay? So where is the Garden of Eden? Can you tell me so that I can visit there? There is no place. A country now later we take it up as their land and ask you to go there for pilgrimage, and your government will sponsor you, and you spend taxpayers' money to visit something that is a fairy tale. Okay? So that is why I can tell you that you were just born. You weren't molded. You weren't created. You are a human being. You are not a commodity. You are not a statue. Okay? So you were born. Okay? Now, the Bible, the book of Genesis tried to tell us something that nobody, a human being wrote, no God spoke about, no spirit, human being just came together and conjured that. Nobody, somebody asked me that how come who created our parents? Their grandparents, our grandparents, their parents. Who created our grandparents? Our great-grandparents. Now it goes on and on and on to the first human being. Now, nobody can tell for sure how human beings came to the earth. Nobody can explain for sure how human beings came into existence. The same way you cannot explain whether your parents are yours or not unless you go for a DNA. The same way you were born and you saw your father and mother together and you learned how to call your father daddy and you learned how to call your mother mommy. If your parents adopted you, you cannot know when you are small. It's when you grow, they will not tell you. That is how human beings came to the earth. and saw themselves. And then now some people now came and wrote a book and call it God, and you're not believing. Now, who told Moses what he wrote in the book of Genesis? Now, Adam and Eve, no two people can give birth to all the races of the world. Just like me, I'm an Igbo boy. If I get married to an Igbo girl, there's no how the both of us can give birth to all the races of the world. It is very difficult. It is. Now, human life is even said to have started in Africa. That is why you hear of Ndibo. That is why Onishoji can give birth to Onyocha. Two black people can give birth to Onyocha. But Onyocha Abo cannot give birth to Onishoji. So if Adam and Eve Onyocha, how manage they gave birth to the Chinese, the Jews, the Romans, the Caucasians, the whites, the blacks, the different races of the world? It is not possible. Okay? It is not possible. Have you seen why you should honor your parents? You should give honor to whom honor is due. You should not take the honor you should give to them and give to another person. Unknown people, parents in China, people who do not know, people in the fairy tales. Have you seen? That is what we are teaching our people. We are teaching our people real knowledge, not to believe in things that cannot be verified. No, it is not so. And you're not asking me to believe. Just believe. I can believe anything. I can believe Tinubu is a woman. Is he a woman? No. I can believe that Imo State Governor is a woman. Is he a woman? No. I can believe that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is a man. No, she's a woman. Do you understand? There's a difference between reality and fairy tales. You cannot tell me that blessed are those who do not see but believe. No. Ngozi Gadiri Indinahu Makwere. No, you're trying to deceive me. Okay? You're trying to deceive me. So our parents are those we should give honor to because they created us. Those things they wrote there, they gave birth to us, they formed us. Those things they wrote there in the book of Genesis cannot be proven. Scientists have found human bones to have existed for over 7-point-something million years ago. They've even seen human bones that existed 15 million years ago. But the Bible story of Adam and Eve can be dated only just 5,000 years ago. The story of Jesus Christ, 2,000 years ago. No, human beings have existed in the earth before people came together to write some things. Okay? Morogamo, you were born just like the animals. You weren't created. If you say you are created, then how come that the creator, the God that created you, is creating some people lame, some people blind, some people crippled, why? Some people were born dead, stillbirth. Why? I thought he's a merciful father. He should create everybody equally. Some people beautiful, some people ugly. Why are you not as beautiful as your roommate? Why do you walk on the road and people stop only your roommate? They don't stop you to collect number. Why? You are the way you are because of your parents. That is why you look like either your dad or your mom or a combination of the two. Okay? So nothing, no spirit, nobody created you. You were born. Same also with the animals. If you are created, then how come terrorists are also created? Terrorists should not be able to give their wife belly. Since they come to this earth to kill people, lion, crocodiles, snakes, and other dangerous animals should, what are their benefits? They should not, mosquito kills over 2 million children in Nigeria with malaria. You know what malaria is? Malaria can even kill an adult instantly. So how did the creator allow malaria to be reproducing, since it's a deadly animal or a deadly insect? It's just pure nature. Nature. Nobody's in the sky molding or creating anybody. Nobody created you on Sunday. If you are born on Sunday, I was born on Sunday, it's because your parent, you came out on Sunday. Nobody created you on Sunday. The things you do, the characters you have, wasn't given to you by a spirit, no. Psychologically, the things you do are your personality traits mixed with your genes, also with experiences from the environment, okay? The things you learn also from peer groups, what you experience in life. That's why you see yourself behaving like your parents, your grandparents, okay? So you were not created. You only created things, but you born human beings, you born animals, even plants. You see plants taken after their parents' plants. So let's understand this and teach our people real knowledge. Let's give honor to our ancestors. Let's stop worshiping and adoring the ancestors of Ndozo, Ndainama. Let's honor and revere our ancestors, our parents, so that when we die tomorrow, our children will also revere us and thank us, because the land which we are, the society which we are given to us by those who lived before us. Let's honor them. Let's adore them. Okay? Please.